On August 21, 1911, a thief sneaked into one of the world's most famous museums. He stayed hidden until the museum was closed for the day. After the museum was closed, he wandered in the museum and took a wooden painting from the wall. He removed the painting from the glass cover and hid it under his clothes. When the museum opened for the next day, he escaped as one of the employees of the museum. 26 hours later, the staff of the museum discovered that one of the artifacts was missing from its place. That artifact was a painting of a Florentine noblewoman with an enigmatic smile. The hand that drew that painting belonged to Leonardo da Vinci of Italy. The painting was also known as the painting of Mona Lisa. The museum from which it was stolen was Louvre Museum, Paris. How did the painting of Mona Lisa travel from Italy to France? What was it doing in the museum? These questions can be answered only when we travel back to 1516. In the year 1516, Da Vinci was invited to have a meeting with King Francis I of France. During his visit, Da Vinci gifted the painting of Mona Lisa to King Francis I. King Francis placed the painting of Mona Lisa in the Louvre Museum for exhibition. After the French Revolution, Napoleon Bonaparte came to power. He shifted the painting of Mona Lisa from the Louvre Museum to his bedroom. Mona Lisa painting stayed there until the fall of Napoleon. After the fall of Napoleon, the painting of Mona Lisa again returned to its original place in the Louvre Museum. Now, do you have these questions? Who stole it and why? Vincenzo Peruggia, an Italian who was staying in France since 1908, was always bullied by his French colleagues. He was working at the firm that was manufacturing glass for the Louvre Museum. This gave him an access to the museum. He had a brief stay in the museum. He dressed up as one of the employees there since his company was acquainted with the museum. He went in and stole the painting of Mona Lisa. For 2 years, he had the painting with him. During the investigation for the theft of Mona Lisa painting, the police investigated Peruggia too. But the police believed the alibi of Peruggia that stated that he had been working at a different place on the day of the theft. Actually, the Mona Lisa painting was in a trunk in the apartment of Peruggia. Police did not check that. In December 1913, Peruggia wrote to Geri of Florence, Italy. He revealed that he had the Mona Lisa painting. When they met, Geri inspected the painting and confirmed that it was the painting of Mona Lisa. He persuaded Peruggia to wait for some time so that he could inspect it a little more. In the meantime, he informed the cops and the police of Italy arrested Peruggia for stealing Mona Lisa painting from the Louvre Museum. Peruggia mistakenly believed that Mona Lisa painting was from Florence and Napoleon Bonaparte took it from Florence when he looted the artifacts of Italy. He thought by returning the painting of Mona Lisa to Florence Museum, he could earn some money, but he failed miserably. During all his hearings, Perugia repeated one word, patriotism. He made all the lawyers and judges in the court believe that he stole the painting of Mona Lisa from Louvre Museum only to return the painting to its homeland, Italy, because of which his imprisonment was reduced drastically. He was imprisoned for a year and 15 days, which later got reduced to 7 months. Though he stole the most famous painting in the world, Perugia ended up having spent 7 months in the prison. After a while, the painting of Mona Lisa returned to the Louvre Museum. Till now, there is a huge debate on the existence of the painting of Mona Lisa. They were arguing about the source behind Mona Lisa's smile. Though Da Vinci had created history by making the painting of Mona Lisa, mysteries still remain.
Subscribe to our channel for fun facts, lessons on English, and tips for public speaking.